Okay, hey everyone. Snow Henderson, the Thomas fan, and I am going to do a very special live stream. I don't even know if this is special, but you might be thinking to yourself, "Hey, wait a minute. This doesn't look right." Means memes. Well, that's because it isn't. Yeah, weirdos. Anyway, as you can tell from the title of the video, I am going to do myself a little challenge. I am going to say Thomas 1,111 times, because, he's number one. Anyway, so I have my brother's iPod Touch, because I need another device to do this. So I have a calculator, and then like every time, like when I do 1 plus, and then I press the equal sign a bunch of times, we have this. Anyway, I got my Minion cup. I'm gonna have a little drink of water just to get myself ready. All right. And just to tell you guys, I'm not ripping off James is here because he did the same thing, only he did it James. Okay, but anyways, let me just get 1 plus ready. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Thomas, 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 Thomas. All right, we're at 100. Like every time when I get to 100, I take myself a little break, and it's actually kind of hard because Thomas is 2 syllables. So I just have to remember not to press the thing twice. Let's look at the live chat. Who are you calling weirdo? Big bruh. I feel bad for him. Cobean's me. 3 is back. Oh, awesome. That is great. Okay, anyway. Let's keep going. Thomas, 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 Thomas. All right, 200, 800 more to go. Let me just get myself another little drink. Can I? Okay. Let's look at the live chat again. Thomas. um, can I have a shout out, please? He needs subs. Yeah, sure. Shout out to the Great Western Way, aka Darren. Please subscribe to him if you haven't. He's a real good, cool guy. He's fun to talk to. He's just a great person. Please subscribe to him if you haven't. Okay, there you go. Anyway, we just have 800, more than 800 until I get to 1,111. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, let's keep going. Thomas, 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 Thomas. Thomas, 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 300. Had myself another drink. I'm almost empty. Well, my throat kind of hurts, but this is part of the challenge. Okay. Thomas, 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 400. We're almost there. Well, no, not halfway there. Yes, I have my dog pet Thomas with me because why not? His dog pet is one of the best range of merchandise. Okay, anyway, let's keep going. Thomas, 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 Thomas. What are you smoking? Thomas, 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 Thomas. Halfway there. Jeez. The coupling system is probably the only thing I don't like about Daipen. Yeah, it just kind of looks like a modern railway Tama train engine coupling thing. But yeah, the undercarriage detail, my favorite feature on a die pet ever. Even though that we only have two engines that have this kind of undercarriage detail, which is Thomas and James, which is right over there. I don't understand why James has undercarriage detail when Percy should have them. I don't know, but anyway, almost there, halfway there. Squidward on a chair, whatever. Okay, Thomas, 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 Thomas. All right, 600. Let me get another drink. Doing good. We're almost there. Thomas, 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 Thomas. Thomas, 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 Thomas. Thomas, 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 Thomas. 700. My computer just went black for a sec. Okay, we're almost there, and then this challenge will soon be over. Thomas, 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 Thomas. Thomas, 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 800. Just about 200 more to go. My throat's kind of hurting, but again, this is part of the challenge. My hands are sweating, but I'm still shooting. Okay, let's keep going then. My brother just came in through the door. Here we go. Thomas, 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 Thomas. Thomas, 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 Thomas. Thomas, 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 Thomas. 900. Almost done. I think we're just gonna make this like a good final little thing. Just a okay. Thomas, 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 Thomas. Oh God, an airplane. Thomas, 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 we like you. Thomas, 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 we like you. Okay, Thomas, 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 Thomas. I'm not gonna just pause from when we get to 1,000. We're going to get to 100. 1,111. Thomas, 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 Thomas. We're almost there. Thomas, 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 Thomas. Thomas, woo! Jeez, we did it, guys. We did the challenge. We have made it to 1,111 Thomases. Oh man, my voice hurts, my throat hurts, but it was worth it. All right, well, thank you for watching, guys. I don't know if a lot of people were still here. Okay, but anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. See ya. Bye.